This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You're watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Alright everyone, hope you're all doing well. So I just wanted to give everybody a brief update as to what's happening with regards to Nigel Benn returning to the ring. Now there's a couple of points to be made in this video. First of all, Nigel Benn, he got refused a licence by the British Boxing Board of Control, but has been granted a licence by BIBA, the British and Irish Boxing Authority. And this is what I kind of say, so anybody who has any kind of issues with the British Boxing Board of Control, you can go elsewhere. You see, with Dillian Whyte, if he feels like he's being mistreated by the British Boxing Board of Control, he can always go get another licence and still fight in the UK, okay? Much like David Haye and Derek Chisora did a few years back when they fought at West Ham Football Club, Upton Park at the time. So you don't actually need British Boxing Board of Control licence, as Nigel Benn has just proved yet again. So there's the first point. The other point is that he will be having a press conference on Thursday. Now, he arrived in the UK yesterday, I think it was, and he's going to have a press conference on Thursday with the rumoured date to be November the 23rd in Birmingham against potential opponent Sakio Bika. Now, Sakio Bika is former WBC super middleweight world champion. He does have like 6 or 7 losses on his record, but they're always against good opposition, such as Adonis Superman Stevenson, Andre Ward, Joe Calzaghe, these kind of guys. And they will be fighting at light heavyweight as well. Sakio Bika, he hasn't fought in 2 years. Nigel Benn hasn't fought in, 23 years now, I think it is, something like that. So it's a novelty fight, isn't it? Of course it is. But with the fact that he needs a licence would prove that it's actually, first of all, he's serious. Second of all, they're going to be going in there in a professional manner. As in, it's not going to be an exhibition with head guards and this, that and the other. Now, why Sakio Bika? Well, first of all, he's a former world champion, originally from Cameroon, but resides in Australia. So there's a very good chance that him and Nigel Benn know each other, as they both live in Australia now. So there's probably that point. But the British Boxing Board of Control, they rejected Nigel Benn's application for a licence based on the fact that he's 55 years old and hasn't been in the ring for 20-something years. That's their whole basis on it. And from one point of view, you can certainly understand that, of course. I mean, there should be some kind of age limit, that's for sure. But in other ways, at the end of the day, if you can pass a medical and pass all the tests, then what's really the problem? But is this just going to be a one-fight deal? We don't know. I mean, if he goes in there and looks really good, if it is going to be Sakio Bika and just absolutely annihilates him, and Nigel Benn looks fantastic, he's in great condition, then is he going to be thinking to himself, you know what, maybe a couple more and maybe I'll try and get a world title? Who knows, right? Who knows how far this can go? And is this going to be the start of other former fighters coming back for a quote-unquote one-off fight? This could well start the trend, especially if it sells well. Because Nigel Benn, he doesn't need the money, but let's be honest now, if he's going to be returning due to his popularity and being a British boxing legend, then there's a very good chance he's going to make a lot of money, and that's going to open the eyes and the ears of a lot of former fighters. Maybe a Carl Froch will come back. Well, not that Carl Froch needs to, of course, but I'm talking like maybe a Joe Calzaghe will want to come back, or a Johnny Nelson want to come back, or a Glenn McCrory, and all like these kind of guys. So who knows where this is going to stop? But there again, does it need to stop? If people are willing to pay to watch it and these fighters are willing to get into the ring, at the end of the day, these guys have been boxing for pretty much all their life, and it's pretty much all they know from one point of view. They miss it. They miss the buzz of the crowd. They miss tasting leather. They miss tasting their own blood in their mouth. You know, they miss that feeling of fighting in front of an audience and getting the win, getting the hand raised, and some even missed camp, okay? Although when they're actually professional boxers, most of them moan about camp, okay? But listen, at the end of the day, if this happens, which it appears that it is because he has now been licensed by BIBA, so yeah, there's no reason in the world why it's not going to happen. And as he's going to be having a press conference on Thursday to potentially announce November 23rd in Birmingham against Sakio Bika. So yeah, anyway, that's what's going on. So Nigel Benn has been refused a British Boxing Board of Control licence due to his age and, of course, extreme inactivity. But he's now been licensed by BIBA, which, go back to the original point, you don't need the British Boxing Board of Control. It's a bit of a myth. Not all fighters know this, but you don't actually need them. So, yeah, that's what's going on. Drop your thoughts below about it. Click thumbs up and, of course, subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.